What am I doing?
I'm John Dweck, Managing Director of Pod Talent. Where did the idea of Pod come from? Well, I think it sort of developed over the course of 2 or 3 years, probably from the start of my career in recruitment, but also then decided to solidify over probably at the beginning of 2012. Actually realised that there weren't really any organisations that quite matched what I was looking for, or felt it was time to take a bit of a plunge and start something which felt a little bit different. What that meant was creating an independent organisation that combined the best things that I'd seen in the recruitment industry with actually the best things that I'd seen in a lot of our clients, learning to combine those sorts of things into an organisation that maintains its independence, isn't set up to sell, doesn't have any external shareholders, so that we can share more of the profits internally. We can really focus on the development of partnerships with clients, candidates, and also our own individual people. So the whole focus of Pod is around quality of service. I had a group of great people who I knew were going to come on board, who were all strong billers. We knew we had a really good foundation financially through our networks and our standing in the market. So it was all about, if you want to create something for long-term growth, what would that look like?
I left my old company to join Pod for a number of different reasons. Firstly, because I really believed in the partnership approach, which is something that was not feasible at my old company, and I think it's the best way forward. I also really liked the idea of the values and the different effects that had on things like the work environment and the culture. It's a really fresh way of looking at recruitment here at Pod.
I think the future for Pod very much is as a global partner to the top talent in the market, but also the top FMCG clients that are around.
Pod's a great place to work. It's got a really dynamic culture. Everyone's focused towards the same target. There's a lot of autonomy in our roles, so we are given the kind of freedom to approach tasks and approach our jobs in a very individual way.
I think the main differences are it feels like a very modern recruitment environment. There's I think some changes needed to sort of keep up with times, and Pod is certainly doing that. And we're a lot less corporate. It genuinely feels like we care about what we're doing. I know everyone says they do, but we really do. I think it's quite obvious it's a lot more relaxed. Obviously we're all dressed down, and we come to work with a slightly different mindset frame than I've done in the past. It's about everyone works hard, but you don't have to measure people hourly or daily or even weekly for people to work hard. I think there's a general sense of people wanting to be here and wanting to do a good job.
The training has been really fun. It's been very thorough, but it's been very fun, and it puts process and theory together incredibly well.
We never rest on our laurels. We're always looking ahead, but actually if you stop to look back and see what we've done in the last 9 months, it's something really that all of my guys should be incredibly proud of. We've designed a bespoke database that we believe is marketable to other recruitment organisations in the future. We've hit all of our cash targets. We've even got a CSR policy that's active. We've even raised £1,500 for November. I had to wear a 2-tone handlebar moustache for a month, which I never thought I would do. We've got we support a charity, the School of Hard Knocks, and all of this within 7 months of training is really amazing. We've built our website. We've got all of our back office functions set up from scratch. While all of my experienced billers have remained billing. There's one thing setting it up and maintaining your billing numbers is another thing. Setting up, being given responsibility for creating marketing literature, creating a database, your website, your property back office functions, doing some great stuff for charity, and maintaining your billings. I'm incredibly proud of what we've achieved.
I think things are looking really good. Oh my god!